Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III here with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you're having a great week, and I'm really glad that you're here today. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. But today, I put some real thought into what it is that I wanted to share with you, something that could bring you big value and something that could help guide you. And for many, many years, I've had a mentor of mine, Robert Stuberg, my personal and business mentor, give me different advice when it comes to navigating through life. And I thought today I might share with you a principle, actually a philosophy that he had about life that has really served me well. See, we go through life without really a guidebook. And so whether it's your personal business, relationships, whatever it is, it's very few people that I run across that actually have a philosophy or a guidebook that guides them in their life. And, so I've always looked for ways, and Robert's always talked to me about ways that you could navigate through life. And he came up with a particular acronym. And this acronym is one that he calls the Pearl Constellation. And I've shared it before, but at the end of the day, when life is not going the way you want it to be, maybe you're not making the progress that you'd like to be making. It all boils back down to focusing your thinking on the right areas of your life. And so how do you define those areas of your life? What can you do to set yourself up to be able to have certain milestones that you can check and certain areas that you can improve on? And that's when Robert came up with this philosophy of the Pearl Constellation. And it's an acronym for P-E-A-R-L, Pearl. And it's an acronym for 5 words that I believe are one of the best ways that I've found to truly evaluate and focus your thinking on life. So whether you're not making the progress you want in your personal life or your business life or your relationships, no matter what it is that you're struggling with or even, having success but not to the degree you want it to be, I promise you that the answers can be found in these 5 areas. And these 5 areas I'm going to walk you through today. And I'm going to give you a brief overview of these 5 words, these 5 areas, and how they can help you. The first is the letter P in Pearl stands for philosophy. And your philosophy is how you think, because we've talked many times about your thoughts control your life. And so your philosophy in life is sort of like the set of the sail of your sailboat. How you think is the set of the sail on a sailboat, because it doesn't matter how much wind or outside circumstances are blowing. What you've heard me say before is that it's not the direction of the wind that moves you in life, it's the set of your sail. And you've heard me use that acronym, that there are experienced sailors that can sail directly into the wind because it's the set of their sail that determines the direction that you go. So no matter what your circumstances are that you face and how the wind blows, you can still go in whatever direction you want if your philosophy is one that's set right. And if your philosophy, the way you think, the way you understand that your thoughts control your life, the way you monitor the way you think and things like that, your philosophy is an area you need to really sit down and think about. What it is that you prioritize in your life, what it is that you put as far as effort and energy, where you find your motivation, where you find your relationships. Think about your philosophy. The second area that you can analyze to really truly create change in your life is your emotions. So your philosophy is how you think, but your emotions are how you feel. And we all know that thoughts lead to feelings, lead to actions, which create your results. So to change the way you feel long term, and I'm not talking about just short-term motivation, you've got to change the way you feel. And it always boils back to these 6 core human emotions. The idea that you need certainty, the idea that you need some uncertainty, the idea that you need significance, that you have connection and love, that you have growth, and that you have contribution. These 6 feelings or emotions are what's going to drive you. Are you feeling fulfilled in that area of certainty in your life? Are you feeling that you're getting enough uncertainty, enough surprise and adventure? Are you getting the significance? Are you feeling the connection and love? Are you feeling growth or contribution? Because if one of these areas is not being fulfilled, you can rest assured that your feelings and your emotions are going to be out of sync. And so that's a really important area to look at if you're trying to make change in your life. The third letter is the A, letter A, and this is the word activity. So philosophy is how you think, emotions how you feel, activity is how you work. Are you working hard enough or not? You might have to step up your level of commitment. Or maybe you're working hard, but you're just not working smart enough. How are you working? How much time are you spending working in the areas that I've talked about many times are the area of focus you should have, which is your unique talent. If you're not focusing in the area of your unique talent, you're going to feel off course. You're going to feel unproductive. You're going to feel unfulfilled. And remember, your unique talent is that area where you're passionate, but you're also excellent at. So many of us work in this area of just competent or even incompetent. But if you're not working in an area that you excel at, but you're also passionate about, that's your unique talent, then you need to reevaluate where you're doing your work. If most of your unique talent is spent on just a little bit of time and you're spending all the rest of your time on busy work that you're not passionate about, you're not going to be getting the results that you want in life. So you've got to focus on your unique talent. The fourth area is your results. This is the letter R in the Pearl Constellation. The letter R is your results. How you measure. How you measure. Because remember, you can't get enough of what you don't want in life. So make sure you're getting what you do want. Have you stopped to examine your results? Are you winning? Are you losing? Are you getting results in the area you want? Because if the results are not in the area you want, you've got to reevaluate your activity. You got to reevaluate your emotions. You got to reevaluate your philosophy. And so look at all the areas of your life. Look at your wealth. Look at your health. Look at your results in your business. Look at your results in your relationships. But ultimately, you've got to measure your results, because if you're not getting the results you want, that could be the area that's keeping you from going the direction you want. And then finally, in the Pearl Constellation, P-E-A-R-L, your philosophy, your emotions, your activities, your results. The final one is your lifestyle. How do you live? How do you live? Because it's not just about how you think. It's not just about how you feel or how you work or how you measure results. It is about how you live. Are you happy with the life that you're living? Learn to create a good life. Learn to be in the present moment. You can't be just working and thinking and acting for the future. You've got to live in the present moment, because the chances are that you don't need money to dramatically increase your lifestyle. What you need is to be present. What you need is to be able to work with what you have what you love, or love what you have, rather than try to have what you want. And so that's a really important thing. So the point here is this Pearl Constellation, these 5 areas should be your navigational guide. They should be the area that you go back to. So if you are not experiencing the results you want in your life right now, I guarantee you that you're missing one of these key areas of your philosophy, your emotions, your activity, your measuring results, and your lifestyle. Check those areas. Do a quick checkup every week, every month, every quarter when you're not experiencing the results you want, and I think you'll find some results in that. And so this Pearl Constellation, which Robert always shared with me, is one of the best ways I've had to constantly do some checkups in my life. And I hope it's something that'll help you in your life. You know, if this is something that you feel might have brought you some value, I'd really like you to share this episode. I'd love for you to share this episode with someone that you know, post it to your stories, tag the Daily Mastermind, tag me. I'd love to get your feedback. I'd love to hear what you're struggling with, because I want to be able to help, and we can bring the content and resources for you to do that. Anyway, that's my message for today. Once again, my name is George Wright III. This has been the Daily Mastermind. And remember, it's never too late to start living the life that you were meant to live. So have an amazing day, and I'll talk with you soon.